Hey everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you're all well. Welcome back to another Head, Heart and Hills video. Today it's the 1st of April, no fooling, and local restrictions on COVID in England have been were eased a few days ago, so I thought I'd take a day off as it's the Easter weekend, nice long weekend, and head back up to the Lake District to shoot another video for you. Today we're going to do the trail from Grasemere up to Easedale Tarn, and then we're going to spend a bit of time at Easdale Tarn, and then we're going to hike over another peak which I'm not too sure is called. I'll put it in here, and then we're basically going to do a horseshoe walk and come back round on ourselves over to Helm Crag, drop down from Helm Crag and back into Grasemere via Allenbank, just to give you sort of an idea. An idea of the route. So this is the path we're walking along, and basically you can see in the distance there's a waterfall there. We're going to follow the path here that takes us up past that waterfall and then goes around to the left. It dips down to a little valley, and then just up there over here, to get a better shot, is Easedale Tarn. And then basically go around the tarn and you sort of double back on yourself, and then this mountain or peak here, fell here, I'm going to try and get up and over that. I believe there's a path for it. I've not actually cut across there before. I've done the Easdale route and the Helm Crag route, but not actually cut across to do both of them. So watch what I'm doing. It's pretty gnarly. And then basically I'm going to loop all the way back round, follow that ridge line all the way up there, and that's Helm Crag up there, and then we'll come back down, follow the path round and back into Grasemere where we've just come from. It's like I say, I've done the Easdale Tarn loop before with Amy a few times actually, and that basically you drop back down into the valley here and you don't go up Helm Crag, you just come back through the farmland here, and that roughly about 5-6 miles roughly, and we've done Helm Crag before, and again that's roughly about 4 miles. So I'm thinking in total today this walk's going to be around about 10 to 12 miles, hopefully. I'll put the final distance here at the bottom of the screen. But yeah, it's very quiet, there's no one around, it's really good. So I'll stop jabbering and we'll crack on with the walk. Let's go. As with the last video you saw when I was at Placefell, I decided I'd lock myself in and listen to some music again. I'm continuing the tradition of the Lord of the Rings soundtracks, and today I'm listening to the Two Towers soundtrack, complete recordings, and a great soundtrack yet again for this wonderful landscape. Starting the ascent now up to Easdale Tarn. Dog friend, a group of ladies behind. Yeah, the ascent up to Easdale is actually not too difficult. I mean, if you've not done many fell walking in the past, then you might find it quite difficult, but it's quite a gradual climb to the top. It's like 1 or 2 steep moments, but nothing too steep. Easily doable if you're just a casual walker, as long as you've got the right footwear and clothing for the day. But just walked up that waterfall now, or the path up by the waterfall. So I'm roughly about halfway up to Easedale Tarn. It's going to plateau in a minute, but if you look, there's some people following that. Yeah. So the stream basically follows all the way around from the Tarn up that way, and the Tarn is just through that valley there, if memory serves. But we've been walking now 2 miles exactly, 2 miles exactly, just under an hour. Slow going for me normally, but we'll crack on. Let's go. You don't get views like this, locked up in your bedroom, makeshift office. Oh, I'm so glad that lockdown's been eased, so we can come out and do this. This has been, well, it felt like a long time coming, even though it was only December, I think, when I last went out. But December's what, nearly 4 months ago now. Yeah, better crack on. There's people behind me now, and I don't want them to feel like they're going to be getting recorded, so let's crack on. Nearly there. Hey, so we're at the Easedale Tarn now. As you can see, there's the tarn. We've just come from over that way. You see some people just on the ridge over there. That's where we walked up from Grasemere, and that's where that waterfall is. If you just go there, there's a waterfall there. That's where we saw the waterfall before. Last time I walked up here with Amy, it'd been raining really hard the few days before. So like, basically where I'm stood now, not quite this high, but it was all down there was like high. It was really flooded. All that, we just couldn't walk across there, which is where I've just come from. And we tried to walk around the tarn, but we couldn't actually get across because over there, I'll show you in a bit, there'd be like a couple of streams. They were really overflowing. We couldn't get across. I'm hoping today I can get across so I can walk around basically. But we had to cross there where the waterfall starts. And yeah, it was I got through all right. I just walked through it. It was really deep, but Amy's like shorter than me, and it was just very funny trying to see her walk through the water. It was really high, but yeah, we got through and managed it. But yeah, it's just so peaceful today, so peaceful. So I've only seen a couple up there earlier. I don't know, well, you won't be seeing them. They're just going to be on a rock, but they're just up top there, which is where I'm going to head. And I'm just seeing these guys here. Doing a walk with their dogs. Yeah, I'm going to follow this path around to then loop around, but you can actually follow up and basically go up and over there. I think you can either go up that way or you can go up that way. I don't know if I'm kind of pointing to the right place there, but you can go up that way. And once you get over there, you're in the Langdales. And then there's another tarn, I think it's called, I'm going to call it Great Langdale Tarn, but I don't think it is. But you drop down there into the tarn, and you can actually drop down into the village of Little Langdale, I believe. But if you carry on going, it's like Langdale's over there, Langdale Pike, Scarfell Pike, all the greats. But that is not our route today. Our route is to track around the edge of this tarn, up there, head that way, and then back round. And there's Helm Crag in the distance, just over there. We're gonna come around that way. So, still got a way to go yet. We're just over 2.5 miles in. So let's crack on. So all this last time, it was actually flooded and you couldn't get across any of these little estuaries or streams that come down from the top of the mountain. Today though, it's looking pretty good. Let's see what this bit's like here. I think we might actually just go down there, walk across that bit. Oh yeah. Oh, it should be good to go across here. Let's just drop down and try to get across. I don't know if you can see this, but there's just midges everywhere. Oh dear, I am walking across a bit of a bog, to be fair, and it is deep, and that water's just gone right into my boot. What do they eat when they don't got habit? Just walking across this bog here, and there's obviously a few sort of points where you kind of sink into it. I'm glad I just spotted this, because I was kind of like messing with the camera and I nearly missed this. Look, there's a big hole. There's actually a toad in there. I don't know if you can see it. Might not be able to see it. Let's see if we can get a close look. I don't know if you got to see that. Camera did something funny, but yeah, there was a toad in there. But I'm glad I didn't stand in that, otherwise I'd have been very much up to my knee in water. Little lizard. That's pretty cool. Hey dude. Cool. So I've done the loop around Easedale Tarn now. It's pretty quick. I was getting mauled to death by little flies and midges and stuff. But this is the point that I was telling you about, where we had to cross over last time. And you can see there's actually some stepping stones there that go across. Couldn't actually see them last time. They were like well under the water. In fact, I'd say that rock there was like half the water level was halfway up it. It was pretty crazy. But yeah, we had to walk through that and then like walk back this way. Nice little walk that around there. I've not actually done a walk around there for a long time, I don't think. I can't remember the last time I did it, but yeah, lovely little walk, apart from all the flies and stuff. But now following this path around here, and we need to head up there at some point. I can't see the track. I'm sure one will become visible soon. But yeah, you can see Helm Crag just over there in the distance. See if we can get a proper look. I'll actually go up here and try and get my bearings. Let's have a look. Right, so that's Helm Crag right there that we need to get to. And I need to go around there and up to get on top of there. So I think the best thing to do is to just crack on. Wish me luck. So basically, from the last point you saw me filming, I cut across as the crow flies, I guess you'd say. Was not the right way to go, but I basically cut out a journey that walks all the way halfway back down to that main waterfall that we saw, to then come back on myself. I've now found the path finally, or a path. I should say that it looks like it goes up. That's where we want to go. Oh, I'm absolutely knackered after walking up that. But the views down there are stunning. But let's crack on. I don't know how much I'm going to film with this because it's all uphill and I'm knackered. But I'll give it a go. Let's go. I'm knackered. I don't even think I'm halfway up yet. Now, if anybody's seen my other videos from last year, you may remember that I mentioned that this time last year, March 2020, we were due to go to Canada and see our friends. I bought my friend Chris a treat to take over, but obviously never went. So I got out the fridge, it's still there, it's still very much in date, but it's a chocolate covered mint cake. So sorry Chris, but it's mine now. I need it more than you today. I need it right now. Oh, that's good. I'm not going to eat loads of it because this stuff is just pure sugar, but oh, that's good. That's good. No better place to sit. Just take 5 minutes on this view. Just in the distance over there, you can probably see Windermere, sunshine on the lake. That's Grasemere down there. Yeah. Needed to do this. Like I said earlier, it feels like it's been longer than 4 months since it's been for a walk. It's mad. Hopefully things are starting to get back to normal now. Everyone's okay and we can get back to sort of living a normal-ish life with masks and washing our hands regularly. I definitely need to wash my hands. I think I need to wash my hands, my face and my back. Roasting. Yeah, this is great. Just peaceful, just listen. No better place to be on a Thursday morning. But my back's getting cold now, so let's crack on. So I took a bit of a wrong turn. I went straight on. I thought I saw the path, and the path to the left looked a bit steep and hairy, so I went straight on. It turns out it actually wasn't a path. It basically just took me to a cliff edge which went straight down into the valley, and there was no way to go. I forgot to film it because I was a bit sort of stressed because I didn't know where I was going. But I'm back now, and I've come back on myself and took that left turn, and I'm now basically on top of that hill that we pointed out to earlier. I've not actually got that far really. I was hoping to be a bit further than I was, but basically just going to carry on walking up here, and then it goes round and then up again to meet that peak that's just up there in the distance, and then that takes you back round to Helm Crag. I got a good view of it, and I basically would have had to go right down into the valley and then come all the way back up again. So I just didn't fancy that. I kind of wish I'd gone through that valley there. I'd literally just turned the camera off just to sort myself out, and a massive jet, literally because I'm quite high, I was so close. If I was just up there a bit further on, I probably would have seen it and got it on camera for you, but never mind. Maybe you can hear it in the distance. Maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, usually I don't bring a massive pack with me like this, but I was kind of inspired by one of my friends to sort of maybe try and cook my lunch on the hillside. Now, I made a bit of an error because I actually was I'm gonna put my hat on because it's chilly. I was gonna bring a sandwich, which I made, but I left it in the fridge like a fool this morning. But luckily, I found this in the cupboard yesterday and packed it, and it's a pot noodle. I think the person who I'm talking about is Chris, obviously. I think he'd appreciate how dirty this is to eat on a trail or a hike. But I'm not quite as cool as Chris. I don't have all the sort of fire and the you know, the burning liquid that he uses and stuff. But what I have got, if I can actually get it out of my bag, is a little gas camera. And I've got my little burner and a box of matches. I'm going to try and boil some water. We'll see how it goes for my pot noodle. And a cup of tea as well, hopefully. We'll give it a go. We'll see how it goes. My first attempt at doing some sort of gas burning on the mountainside is proving to be a bit tricky. Easy click, it says. I mean, there's gas coming through that. We're definitely cooking with gas now. Sorry, I couldn't resist that little gag. Guess we'll just give that a few minutes to heat up and hopefully have a delicious curry pot noodle. Alright, make this pot noodle. Remember to take all rubbish with you, always. My little orange packet sauce. Burn myself here if I'm not careful. Now we'll just let that do its thing. We'll put a little bit more water in. Put a bit more water in so we can do a brew. Exciting. While that's doing its thing, I stopped off this morning at a local shop on the way up. And because I knew I'd forgotten my sandwich, I bought myself a massive beef and vegetable pasty. So I think that's going to be my tea tonight. Actually, I don't think I'm going to even attempt to eat that now. Mainly because this pot noodle smells really good. Last time in the video I mentioned Chris. I mention Chris a lot because he's a friend who obviously shares a passion of what I do. But he basically carved me a spoon. Sort of, I asked him about doing me one, and he did me a sort of Head, Heart and Hills one for my birthday as a bit of a commission kind of thing. And I forgot to bring it with me last time, but it was kind of alright because I was eating a sandwich anyway. But I remembered it today because I'm good. So I'm going to use it to eat my pot noodle. How good is that? So thank you very much, Chris. Hopefully it's a maiden voyage will serve me well. But yeah, looking forward to using this. Let's give this a few more minutes. It's the dirty pot noodle doing its thing. It's getting quite chilly now. I don't put my coat on, have I? Whoa. Oh, I can hear another jet. Might be able to hear it. Maybe not. I think it's going the other way. Yeah, what a cracking view. I'm sitting and have my lunch. Okay, this bad boy is probably done now, so I'm going to put in my mango sauce. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. But it's not like any mango chutney I've ever seen. Let's give that a stir. Bon appetit. Oh, they are as bad as I remember them. I generally don't know why I bought that and had it in the cupboard. I think I wanted a hit of nostalgia, but it's not one of those foods that, you know, you kind of remember having when you were younger, but I don't think I'll go back ever again. Boiling water's nearly done for my tea. Got my tea bag in there now, put my lid on. Sure that gas is turned off. I'll sort that out a bit. Cheers, guys. My cup of tea, it's nice and strong now, nice and warm. Just going to take the tea bag out. Again, take that with me. While I was buying the pasty, when I was in the shop, couldn't go and do a walk on Head, Heart and Hills without some sort of dirty treat. Amy had not made anything this week. Well, it's Thursday, so you know me bake stuff on a Saturday. I didn't actually bake anything last Saturday to bring up. So I had to buy one myself, but we got a maple and pecan slice. They are one of my favourite pastries with a nice hot cup of tea. Cheers, guys. Oh, look at that. Lovely, just pure sugar. Hey. So I've just had lunch, come up from over there. Easedale Tarn's the other side, so I'm coming over the other side now. And that's the ridgeline that I want to get onto here. You see there's a little tarn in the distance. The path seems to go that way, up there. So I'm just going to work my way down, go over there, and hopefully that'll just take us down over there and then back around. Yes, it is a path. It looks like it goes right across the top of this fell and then it drops down to the other side, so I feel like I'm on a good route now. So that mountain there in the distance with the cloud all over it is Helm. Not getting much visibility over there today. Well, it's the Helm range, I should say. Helm's probably more there that way. But yeah. Okay, so it's like Rohan. So I don't remember if you remember mentioning earlier about another tarn up high. Well, the one that's at Langdale Tarn, I still find the name of it, but that one there is called Coaldale Tarn. I remember that one, but we never actually go past it. You normally like walk up the other side of that peak there and then round down there, but yeah, that's called Coaldale Tarn. You can come from it from over the other side and then walk up here basically by the looks of it. So yeah, let's crack on. Cheeky little herdwick on top of the peak over there. It's just moved. Keeping watch over the valley. Just come from up there. It was didn't shoot anything coming down from there. It was a bit sort of tricky going down, and I didn't fancy sort of filming and trying to film it, walk and try and film at the same time. There's those little holes in the ground and you never quite know whether it's a hole or like a gap between a rock that you can fall, get your leg stuck and break a leg. So I just wanted to be careful really, because I don't think they mine on this fell, but you never know. Yeah, we're sort of on the plateau now. Look, hey, just got to go up over there now. Follow the path around. Some people up the other side there. That fell behind. Whoa, that was deep. That fell behind there. It's called Sergeant Man, and I think that one's called Little Crag. Wait 1 second. It says Linning Crag. And then that one there, we're about to walk over, is called Middle How. They're all small fells basically. None of these are actually classed as mountains, I don't believe. I think they're all fells. Yeah. I think I'm halfway. Let's carry on, let's crack on. Sheep? Huh? Hiya. Hey guys, how you doing? Oh, so we had a few adventures. Basically took a different route down a bit of a section over there. If you can kind of see it in the distance, there's like a, well, you might see a chap walking over now, kind of down there. Basically took a different route, so it was a bit pants. Took a bit of a tumble, but I cut my finger open. Oh, only a little bit though, it's fine. Look at that view, guys. Amazing. That's Grasemere down there, the Grasemere Lake. Windermere in the distance, and this little over here is Helm Crag, where we're headed. So we're not too far now. I can't wait to get back down and hopefully see if the gingerbread shop's open. I don't think it will be. So shops are still meant to be shut, but it's technically classed as a cafe. I think you can take stuff out, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm hoping they've got hot drinks and some gingerbread. But yeah, just take that in for a minute. Amazing. That's where we came from over there, the other side of that. Brilliant. Helm Crag, nearly there. So we're just about to walk down off this little bit of fell, this crag here, and then we're about to start at the base of Helm Crag. So we're nearly there. Seems taking a bit longer than I thought or remembered. I think that's just the curse of the Lake District, or it could be the curse of me, but usually with the Lake District you go over one peak and there's another one, it's a false summit. But yeah, that's that path down there and the waterfall and the tarn in the distance is Easedale Tarn, where we started this journey. Well, we technically started the journey in Grasemere, but that's the start of the actual climb up to on top of the hill. But yeah, currently done 8.86 miles and it's taken us 5 hours. So it's been a good walk. I can't wait to get down because I've got a soggy sock and my foot's starting to rub, and I just really want to get some sort of drink, whether it be hot, cold. I quite fancy a Coke, something like that. Yeah, I need a bit more sugar because that Kendall mint cake certainly didn't do the continue doing the trick. I've still got half of it left, I could eat that, I suppose. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to crack on now. Conquer Helm's Crag. Let's crack on. There we go. Summit of Helm Crag. There's a few people knocking about over there, so I didn't actually go right over to the rock. But yeah, that's it. It's an awesome little rock feature. Let's have a little look. It's the Helvellyn Range. Helm Crag. There you go. And over in the distance, Stranger Out, Easedale Tarn, where we start getting up. And over there is Grasemere where we are about to descend into to get a drink and a change of t-shirt. Oh, nearly there. What a great walk this has been. 100% needed. Must admit, the last lockdown didn't quite feel as bad as the previous two, but I think the working from home thing, we've been working from home a year now, and it was, yeah, kind of felt like it come around very quickly, and it's just like, all right, that's that. Yeah, it felt like it came around really quickly, and it just makes you realise how quickly time flies, and especially when you spent at least 10, well maybe not 10, maybe 9 of those 12 months locked indoors, essentially, not able to get out and do anything. It just sort of gets to you in the end. But this has been awesome, this has been perfect. So, bit of a wake up there, some people came around the corner as I was talking, I just didn't want them to hear it. But yeah, basically it's just absolutely amazing just to get out and be able to come up and do this again. Just being cooped up indoors, working 8 hours a week. 8 hours a week? I wish it was 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and then basically you can't really go anywhere and just stay in your home at the weekends. Well, it feels like a bit of a prison, and a bit of a prison in my head as well. I mean, I'm sure I know for a fact I'm not the only one. I'm sure there's many of you out there who are feeling exactly the same way as me. But you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again, this type of stuff is amazing. Come up and do it. It's knackering, it's hard work, but gets the sweat on, releases the demons. You can't get any more headspace than this, can you? Just respect it. I've seen a lot of people not respecting it on the walk. A couple of people throwing litter, and it's a bit like, come on guys, pick that up. It's not good. Take it home. Respect what you've got, because one day you might not have it. Anyway, second summit of Helm Crag just there, and then we dip down back into Grasemere. So let's crack on. You shall not pass. Heard. Look at that felled tree there. Bloody hell. I bet that made a bit of a bang when it went over. Look at the size of that. So we're down off the top of Helm Crag up there. That was quite a steep descent. I didn't remember it being that steep before, But I think we actually went up it that time, the time that we went up it. So yeah, it wouldn't have felt so steep coming down. It felt steep going up. But we're at the end now. We're pretty much back. Like, see where the people are walking over there. That was the first path that we sort of took to up to the top of the Easedale Tarn over there. There's the ford just in those trees that we walked through from before. I just want to thank you all again for taking the time to watch the videos. It's very much appreciated. As you know, these videos, they're more for sort of me getting out and getting a bit of headspace and sharing my adventures with you. I hope you've found them entertaining and inspired you to sort of get out and come and explore, you know, this part of the world for yourselves, or even just your local area. Just get out, and you never know what you might find. Exploring my local area, I've found loads of little trails and biking trails and paths and streams and canal connections which I never even knew were there. So just go out, do it. It's really good. Go out and enjoy nature, get that headspace you need. But yep, now it's time to head into Grasemere, and fingers crossed the gingerbread shop's open so I can get some yummy gingerbread inside my belly, and a cup of tea or coffee as well. Yeah, decided, a cup of tea or coffee. But from the heart of the Lake District in Grasemere, take care of yourselves guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers again for watching, all the best. Oh, so sadly the gingerbread shop was shut. I guess not serving food at the minute in current conditions. But at least I got the pasty! I'm glad I saved this! Oh, well, that's just pastry. Oh, that's disappointing. Cheers, guys.